Where I grew up at, the city had him. He's not supposed to be with me.
Can't you get locked up for
Not
that?
if you keep it to yourself.
Where's my dad at?
He's gone. But you wouldn't have liked him anyway. I got somebody else in mind.
You are my mother.
Yay.
You a blessing. For your mom especially.
Now that is just a snippet of the upcoming film, 1001. It recently premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, where it dazzled critics and audiences and won the U.S. Dramatic Competition Grand Prize. It's the directorial debut of A.V. Rockwell and stars Teyana Taylor in a breakout performance as a mother in the 1990s in Harlem, New York, trying to give her son a better life.
Now, you know, just from that snippet, it's going to be so good, and we have a treat for you today. Joining us this morning to talk about her latest role as Inez, the one, the only Teyana Taylor. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. How are you?
Oh, we're good.
We're
Better
good.
now that you're here.
Yes.
So, yeah, let's jump into it. Tell us about Inez, and tell us about when you got the script, you read it, and you decided to say yeah.
Oh my God, you know what's crazy? I wanted to do it. I didn't even have the script yet. I only had the sides and the synopsis. And the moment I read it, I was like, oh yeah, put the camera on, let's go. I'm doing it, you know? She from Harlem, I'm from Harlem. I'm like, this is perfect. But I also have been like waiting for a role like this to really be able to like show what I can do, but also to get the story out. You know, I think it's an incredible story, extremely deep, and you know, just watching other women in my life go through that, whether it was my mom, my aunts, my grandmom, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I definitely feel like it was a story that I wanted to be a part of and put on a big screen.
Cool.
And you're a mom, right?
Yes.
And you mentioned you're from Harlem. So did that factor in when you were looking at this script? And what did you take from your real life to put into this film?
Oh my God. Well, it was a lot of things that I was feeling, a lot of things I was going through. When we started the film, I was 6 months postpartum. So that in itself was a journey.
Yeah.
I was also dealing with like a lot of deaths. Like I lost a lot of friends in Harlem. I was literally going to funerals and wakes during my lunch breaks. So I kind of like was taking all that pain and everything I was going through and just like putting it all into Inez.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that was very important. You know, that was kind of like my outlet to be able to just let all my emotions out, because I knew that when I got home to my babies, I had to then put on my mask and be super mom and, you know, try and keep that energy away from them.
So that emotion she was kind of also going through in the movie.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like Inez, I was Inez, like in real life, you know, of course with my different situations, but yeah, I feel like Inez is in a little bit of all of us.
Yeah.
What do you hope that the viewers will take from this movie? Because I feel like they learned a lot from Inez and also from the son in this movie. And they're learning from each other too, right?
Exactly. I mean, they are definitely learning from one another. I also think that Inez is important because it goes to show that we're still not protected, you know, and we're considered too loud or difficult for having strength, having a voice, you know, but she's fighting back, you know, and I think Inez has given herself to everybody. And as you see in the film, she finally finds a place in time to just love on herself. You know, but I don't want to give it up. So.
Yeah, of course.
It's a journey, and you see it in this film, which is amazing.
So I know you had some painful times when you were there in Harlem because of personal things that were going on, but how was it filming in Harlem, where you're from?
Oh my God, I mean, well, of course it was sad because I had funerals to go to, but beside that, you know, it felt good, but it was also like a little bit triggering and just heartbreaking at times to see how much it changed, you know. But it felt good to film again because set design was amazing. So like they definitely made us feel like we was really back in the 90s and early 2000s. So that part was great. Getting to see all my friends and family, like just all the love that was out there. You know, it just felt like a little family reunion, you know? Like I was the little niece that just got back from college, you know, but in the summertime type, you know, so it felt good, it felt good.
So if you're chatting with people out there right now, just explain your pitch. Why watch this movie?
Ooh, it's so hard to explain why to watch the movie without giving it up.
Okay.
But I definitely, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God, I'm just so excited. The 31st is not coming quick enough. But honestly, just watch it. I think is an amazing love story to all the moms, the hustlers, and you know, even the guys that are stepping it up in these kids' lives. You know, once again, yeah, you just gotta watch the movie. It's so hard, like it's so hard without giving it up. I'm just so excited. You guys, please go and watch the movie. It is amazing, but also just really is showing how much like we really are superheroes. You know, all that we do and all that we balance, no matter what it is that we're going through. Yeah. And yeah, I just think it's really deep, and Inez is within all of us.
Yeah. All right, man, Teyana, thanks so much
Thank you.
for being here.
Thank you
The people
so
love you
much.
anyway,
Thank
so we know y'all are gonna
you.
check it out. 1001 in theaters on March 31st of this year, so be sure to catch it. And if you missed any of this interview, we have it on our website. We'll be right back in just a couple of minutes.